I've missed this. I can't lie. I'm very happy to be here. So if you are here listening, thank you very, very much. I'm very, very grateful. These late night sessions that I do, which always seem to come after a long day in London, are always quite eye-opening to me, and serve as like really important reminders and checkpoints in this journey. I always find myself left with a slight sense of regret that I didn't maybe wake up earlier or just forcefully create time in my day earlier on to get my workout done. However, I'm also always overwhelmed with pride that I got it done against all odds, and with a ton of excuses to fall back on and allow to overcome me. I said no. Like, my mind, the tool that is my mind, the sword that is my mind was able to be sharp enough and strong enough today to persevere, push through, and put the work in. Usually, albeit these sessions are very short and very low intensity. However, today was slightly different. Today was a little bit more intense than they usually are, and I enjoyed it. I felt like in some ways I thrived in it. I was quite surprised as to what I was capable of, considering the fact that the day is over. I got to the gym at what has been my bedtime consistently for a little while now. Yet I was still able to perform. Probably slightly dehydrated, ever so slightly malnourished, relatively speaking, yet the work got done. And I feel like it's incredibly important days like this to prove to yourself that when the chips are down and when you feel like absolute arse, you can still go in and get after it. You can still get something worthwhile done. You can still put money in the bank. Because no matter what you think about training every day, and no matter what you think about rest, recovery, all I see this stuff as these days is just money in the bank. Today, I put away a little bit more savings than I would have physically if I was to just come home and call it a day, or just go to the gym and do some press-ups and some pull-ups. I got some money in the bank. I touched some heavy weight that I can now take into this next week after a couple of days few days maybe of coming away from such a movement, knowing that my body won't be in shock. My body will be used to it. My body has money in the bank. So yeah, man, go get after it. Overcome any excuse that you may have, no matter how valid it may be, and just go get it done, right? That's all we can do. Just go be better. Pursue the better version of ourselves, whatever that may be. There's no such thing as perfection. That's why progress is everything. And you ain't gonna progress by doing nothing. I could ramble on for hours. I'm in that sleepy, tired state that I often find myself in at these hours, where I could just sit here and say absolutely nothing but absolutely everything at the same time. So rather than bore you with that and waste valuable time that I could be spending sleeping, I shall see you tomorrow.